Nice Micro Monday. Keyboards are anti-human. So keyboards, we all use them every day, but have you ever considered its design? So the regular keyboard, this has all the letters, of course, crumbed together next to each other. So if you are trying to type with two hands, it literally makes you adopt the worst position possible, such as you have to hold your hands like this instead of the more natural angle that they would be in. So you would rotate your hands in, and then you also rotate your shoulders inside, compress your chest while typing, and of course most of us has the monitor improperly positioned, so our necks will go forward with our heads, and that is also not really ergonomical. Why is it like that? To address the issues with my posture, I bought a split keyboard which I am using at the office because that is where I need to type the most. To use the split keyboard efficiently, I had to learn touch typing because I realized that some of the keys I am pressing with the wrong hands, which you cannot do on a split keyboard. As the first keyboards were mechanical typewriters, they had to be designed in a way that the keys and the typewriter head can be connected in a mechanical way. This is why the 4 rows of letters and numbers are shifted to the left and the right relative to each other. So during touch typing, when you shift a row up, your hands have to move to the left, and when you shift a row down, your hands have to move to the right. And of course, the staggering of the keys is in the same direction on both the left and the right side of the keyboard, so your left and the right hand have to move in the same direction, which will result in asymmetric movement of your fingers. And frankly, we are so conditioned to seeing these kind of keyboards everywhere that even when I was looking for an ergonomic keyboard, I didn't even consider to buy a split keyboard which has a different kind of layout other than this staggered one, so I am stuck with the asymmetric hand motion even on the ergonomic keyboard. As a conclusion, we have to say that the split keyboard is actually the ergonomically preferable one to the integrated one-piece keyboard, but you have to understand that the manufacturing limitations still exist, so you cannot have a split keyboard on a small form factor notebook, for example, and of course a split keyboard will always be more expensive to produce than the regular one-piece keyboard, but that's not the only problem. So the keyboard layout is the most egregious crime that the keyboard industry is committing against us, because the staggered layout, in my experience, it actually makes it more difficult to learn touch typing. So the only reason to keep it that way is so the people that already learn touch typing on a typewriter can keep up with it, and not because it is the preferred way to type. And for that, I would like to say that probably no one learned touch typing on a typewriter anymore, and we still keep up with this design that is following what is a 100-year-old technical limitation on mechanical typewriters and is against how a human would naturally use a keyboard. So I think we are in a right to say that classical keyboard designs are anti-human and they should stop. Just stop making those keyboards. Stop. Those traditions, they don't make any sense in the 21st century. Design a new keyboard layout which is following the ergonomical principles, makes it easier and more convenient for humans to use, because many humans have to use them 8 hours or more a day. So this is my call to the keyboard industry to change your anti-human behavior and stop this practice of adhering to nonsense design specifications. Make your stuff for the humans that you are selling them to. Bye bye.